Today we're going to talk about vantage points, perspective, and how it correlates to our journey. You see, in life, we're always on a journey, and we can look at it like we look at being on a trip. You're in a car, you're in a bus, you're on a train, you're on a trip. And there are only three major perspectives, or three major vantage points. You have the outsider who is looking in, you who is on the inside experiencing, and God who knows all things. But the outsider looking in can be one of maybe three people. They can be somebody who loves, cares about you, who in their own way is in it with you, whether it's emotionally, physically, spiritually. They're there cheering you on. They want the best for you. They pray for you. They encourage you. They wish you well. Or it can be somebody who is a hater, and they may be a little or a whole lot invested in your downfall. They just don't like you. They want to see you fail. They want to see you fall. And there are different levels to haters. Some just plain and simple bad mind, and they don't have any real reason. But reason or not, there are levels to how much invested a hater will be in your rising or falling. And then there are the impartials, who your life doesn't matter to them here or there, but they are spectators to it anyhow. And so you're on your journey, on your train, on your bus, in your car, and things happen. And from the inside of the vehicle, you have a different experience from a person who is a bystander, who is an onlooker, whether they are invested in your rising, or they're invested in your falling, or they do not care either way. The experience is still different. And also, it's different from what God, the Creator, sees when He looks at your journey. Case in point, you're in a really bad job, and you hate it. And some days you can't find a reason for gratitude for this job. A person on the outside looking in sees you getting up every day, going to work, coming home. They don't see bailiff or creditors coming to haul and pull you. They don't see your car getting repossessed. They don't see a landlord throwing you out. They don't see you wearing scrappy clothes. They think you're fine. Whether they are your co-workers, or they're your neighbors, or they're just people you see on the road. There are people in your past. There are people on your social media. It doesn't matter, because from their perspective, from what they're seeing, you seem fine. It doesn't matter how much sleepless nights you've had. It doesn't matter how many times you've been in the restroom crying. It doesn't matter how many acid reflux. It doesn't matter how many anything. Because the fact of the matter is that for these onlookers, you dress well, you keep a bright smile, you always have something nice to say to people. Your life good. and you are miserable in your job. So your perspective of your life versus somebody who probably want a job, want a car, want to live somewhere better. They think you have it all laid out. And then there's a flip side, because there is a God and He knows your future. He has known your future before your beginning. So He already knows what you're going through. Even the things that you don't utter, even the things that you don't bring yourself to even recognize, God knows them. And so He knows your misery, He knows your cares, He knows your grief. And there are times when we have to literally change our perspective, change our vantage point, and start to look at our situation from a different lens, to not go crazy, to not seem as if we're ungrateful, but to work with God while He works on us so that we can level up. Because nobody is meant to be just on that one strip of road for the rest of their lives. We are meant to go places. Our journey is not from right here so to over there so. Our journey is distance. Life may be short, but it's the longest thing we'll experience. So it means that every milestone is a part of our distance. And so the job that you're in that may be miserable and driving you nuts is still just a part of your distance. It's not the entire story. It's not the entire journey. So don't treat it that way. But what do you need to level up? Change your perspective. How do you get from where you are to where you want to go? Do you know where you want to go? And there's a scripture, Philippians 2 verse 13, that says, "For God is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases Him." And a lot of times, all we are looking at is that I'm unhappy. But the following verse in that same scripture says, "Do everything without complaining and arguing, so that no one can criticize you. Live clean, innocent lives as children of God." Now, we know we can't please everybody. We definitely can't. We live in a world where no matter how lovely you are, somebody will always dislike you. Somebody will always see you as undesirable. Somebody will always try to hurt you. But change the lens. See things from a different perspective. Try to look at things from a God view. Know that things aren't permanent. You have places to go, people to see, lives to change. And you can't do it if all you are experiencing is the misery of the little patch of road in your entire trip. If all you're looking at is that this patch of road is full of potholes, this patch of road is not paved, this patch of road is too windy and too bendy, the slope is too steep. If you look at it as that, you're never going to see that this patch of road is going to get me from here to over there, which is where I want to get to. This is just stage in the actual journey. This is not the entire journey. Change your vantage point, change your perspective, and that is what is going to take you places. Stay blessed.